All right. Yeah. All right. Good. We're live. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Mark the Monster, and yeah, look at all these things. These robot boxes and these Gundams, and we got some Pokemon cards, and look at that. See, we got the live sign. We got some Funko Pops. Everybody likes a good Funko Pop. Yeah, the Roman Reigns signed photo. Well, look at that Slim Jim thing. We're gonna get Joe in here. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Get the camera over here. Look at the cool cars, right? Yeah, look at that. Nice, cheery, fun, upbeat kind of things. Yeah, we got, look at that. We got a big old Hulk Hogan. We got, Kenny Omega. Bunch of Hot Wheels. There's a bunch of Hot Wheels. You know, all kinds of fun stuff. Just, real joyous occasion kind of things. Nothing too angry. That's right. Yep. Nothing to be worked up about at all. Mark, what are you doing? Huh? Dude, what are you doing? I'm, just showing people the cool, fun, laid back, non-worked up things about you. What? Yeah. Want to make sure all the fans know that you're not like all angry and, mad. Just don't want them to think that's all you are. Why would they think that that's all that I am? Not sure I'm following. Well, I just, let's get Joe in here. Whoa. Why'd you throw it? Come on, Joe. Get in here. There he is.
Yeah.
So I was just showing everybody, like all the toys and collectibles and, the fun things about the big guy.
Yeah.
Thought it was important.
Yeah, it's important.
But tell Joe why you think it's important. I just don't want everyone to think that you're just angry and mad.
Mm.
Why would they think that I'm just angry and mad? Well, I mean,
I got
Joe,
an answer for that.
Okay, Joe, give him your answer.
I'm going to say he thinks you got an anger issue because of a particular moment that happened like less than 2 days ago. In a surprise return.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Listen, I know what's going to happen in this episode. What do you mean? You don't know. Listen, I know. I know exactly how this is going to go. I was there when you did the little reel thing, and that was fast, right? You did that like real quick. And this is, I got a feeling this is going to take a while.
Hey, you know what? I got to agree with you, Mark. Let me tell you something. I agree with you. He did do that kind of fast because it was bad editing on that. So he did that really fast. So he was really mad. So yes, I have to agree with you.
I mean, that was quick. He said a lot of stuff real fast.
Quick and fast.
And that was like the next morning.
Yes, so I definitely have to agree with you. Yes,
that was the following morning he did that.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's been like 2 days. And I can only imagine the conversations he's had in his head already talking about this. So, I guess, without any further ado,
wait. Before you get him over there, let's just say inside his head right now,
there's not a lot. Hey,
Hey. Let's just say he been think about punching Frosty the Snowman or somebody like the Ghostbuster, the Marshmallow Man. You know, because he's so mad right now. Like, pow, like big man, funny big man, like the Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. Think about that. That's what he's mad about. And he's trying to just light on fire and eat it because he's that mad.
You know, gotta say, today's episode brought to you by Pure Plank. Got a link in the bio, promo code, don't say the F word, you can save yourself some money. I don't know if necessarily they're going to want to be affiliated with what he's going to say. The legal department has given me a note to read. All right. Here we go. Today is May 20th, 2026. The views expressed from this point forward are not necessarily the views of anyone. What? Okay, not necessarily the views of anyone. Does that include you? What?
No.
All characters of the Don't Say the F Word podcast are simply fictional. No one is a real person or puppet. So any anger or any hostility expressed by the great Big J, did you write this? I didn't write it. All right, by Big J, not necessarily the views of the Don't Say the F Word podcast or the illegal brother-in-law Joe or Mark the Monster. So don't sue me. All right, that's important for me to point out. You can't sue any of us because none of us are real. We're all figments of your imagination. Good luck getting that to hold up in court. All right, go ahead and start talking about Brock Lesnar's return. This should be a doozy.
Hey, don't leave.
Oh, Joe. Joe. I want you to know something. I haven't even gone and watched it.
Really?
I have yet to watch Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
Because when you told me Brock Lesnar returned and attacked Oba Femi, I think in that moment, I completely gave up on WWE.
Well, in my moment, I thought you were asleep, so that's why I said, oh.
That's why you told me, because you thought I was asleep? What you want to do, wake me up?
No, I figured, I send it, you look at it like at 6 in the morning and say, what happened? Then, probably about 9-ish, I'll get your answer.
You know what I'd rather have happen at 6 in the morning than to read a text message that Brock Lesnar came back and attacked Oba Femi? 6 in the morning, I'd rather have police knocking at my door. Dude, there's so many better options than Brock Lesnar returning to go after Oba Femi.
Yeah.
A plethora of better candidates to be the one to go after Oba.
I can't say this. Now, I really did thought that little AI bot you made. Oh, I see the shirt now. Okay.
Tell the little Mark.
All right. Yeah. Like I said, the AI bot. Now, I can say this. I really thought it was going to be a little Braun Breaker because of the AI bot. Because,
dude, Braun Breaker was a great option.
Well, since you didn't watch it, I'll be the spoiler alert. So, Seth, at the beginning of the show, well, a little bit before that, Seth challenged Braun Breaker.
I did see the beginning. I saw the beginning of the show, which we can touch on that in a minute. Yeah. I have issues with the way the show started.
The show was kind of iffy. When it started, it was kind of iffy.
So, the show starts. We get Jacob and Roman.
Yeah.
Beat down on Jacob Fatu. Roman tells Adam Pearce, go ahead and fire.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't make any sense. Let's just start. Why in the hell would they be firing him?
He put his hands on the official last week.
Happens all the time. There's no precedent in place to fire him. He would have won a wrongful termination lawsuit. Like, and they would have fired him for that. He would have won. Because it happens all the time and no one's fired. From a legality standpoint in employment, he would have won.
Yeah, he would have won. But
let's throw that aside.
Yeah.
We established that they're going to have tribal combat.
Tribal combat.
That's just a no DQ match.
No tribal combat. Yeah, no DQ.
It's just a no DQ match.
And remember, no one can enter the ring. So it's tribal combat.
They can't enter the ring.
No one can interfere in the match in general. Nobody.
It's a no DQ match.
Yeah, no DQ, but no interference from any of the Samoan dynasty.
Yeah, and except that there has been interference in tribal combat matches. There was no interference in Roman versus Solo. But the other tribal combat was
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jay. But Jimmy threw in the towel. Jimmy threw in the towel, though.
I guess. So we established we're going to have a no DQ match for Roman and Jacob at
Clash.
At Clash in Italy.
Yeah.
Then we had the first match of the
street fight.
Yeah. Another no DQ match to start off Raw.
Yeah.
If Dom was going to interfere, why did JD ever wrestle the match? If you were going to have interference help you, why did you try to wrestle one-on-one? You weren't going to get DQ'd.
Yeah, it's part of the street fight rules. Come on, it always happens.
Dude, it doesn't make any sense. And I'm not saying that is an exclusive WWE problem. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that it just doesn't. It's just dumb. Like, if you're gonna have someone help you in a fight, why would you try to fight on your own to begin with? Like, if we were out somewhere and someone was starting some shit with you, and I was there, would you want me to let you get your ass whooped for 10 minutes before I stepped in to help, or would you want me to help right out the gate? Like, if your buddy's going to help you beat someone's ass, they should just help in the beginning.
Yes. I would say if it got down to the point where I couldn't defend myself, yes, I want you to help me out. But then I'll feel bad for the other person.
Like, if I'm gonna help, I'm gonna help in the beginning. I'm not gonna let you take an ass whooping for 15 minutes. So for Dom Dom should have just come out with JD. Just come out. Say, yeah, there's no DQ, so we're both just gonna beat your ass real quick. Like, why? What are we doing? What are we doing? And then we get the second match tonight, which is El Grande Americanos times 6. It's all the Americanos.
Yeah, that was it.
In a tornado tag match.
Okay, I ain't really watched that, so I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really watched that.
I'm not gonna tell you the match wasn't fun to watch. It was a fun match. It wasn't great, but it was a fun match. Yeah. But here's my problem. It was a 6-man tag, trios match, whatever, with no rules. It wasn't a no DQ kind, but there was no tags. So the match was just chaos.
Yeah, that's why I stopped watching, because I didn't get the point of it. Because they said you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, all these you can't do's, but you can do whatever the hell you want. The whole premise of the beginning of Monday Night Raw was throwing the rules of professional wrestling out the window. literally a direct criticism they had of AEW. Direct criticism. One of the things Chris Jericho said in the beginning of AEW was they had to make sure the tag teams weren't just jumping in the ring to do their spots, actually utilize the tag rules and holding on to the tag rope. Otherwise, they're going to get clowned constantly. WWE literally did an entire match. And then for Saturday night's main event, there's also a tornado tag match.
Oh, yeah.
The whole start to Monday Night Raw was WWE telling us as fans the rules of professional wrestling do not matter.
Nah.
And this is probably why it bothered me so much, is we're just coming off of Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor, where the Pure Rules matches were incredible. And they were held to rules. And it was great. And I am the most old school of ECW fans. I was probably the first ECW fan Joe ever knew. Dietrich, Tony joining us. I was probably the first ECW fan that Tony ever knew. I was the ECW dork in high school. The only one showing up with the ECF and W shirt. The only one with the Sandman shirt. I was that guy.
I can vouch for that, yes.
But you can't start Monday Night Raw off telling us the rules of pro wrestling don't matter at all. For your main event you're setting up down the road, for your first two matches, and for one of your matches that you have on Saturday night's main event.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just couldn't wrap my head around the opening to Raw. And I was having some issues with my stream, and I got ridiculously distracted by some criminal thing your sister's watching. She watched a lot of these body cam things, and this sheriff from Arizona or New Mexico or something, like breaking down like what the cops should have done and assessing the situation.
Audit the audit.
It's something like that. It's similar. I don't think it's audit, but it's similar. And I got like, way distracted by that, and I'm like, hey, I'm not even going back and watch Raw. I'll watch Raw tomorrow. And then you texted me that Brock came back. He said, well, Oba's open challenge ain't going to work. And I thought, so I'll tell you what my initial thought was. My initial thought was he did something silly and got hurt. Like he did, like he tried to like redo like the Brock's jumping onto the apron thing, like tore his quad or something crazy.
Yeah, and
like,
so
he did something like silly and got himself hurt.
Now back to what I was saying. Like when I sent that, I looked at the time. It was about what 10:10. I was like, okay, he probably fell asleep, so I'm good. He ain't gonna say nothing. So then, boom. That's now when I saw it, I started thinking about the little AI, what he said about Braun Breaker fighting Oba, because Seth challenged Braun Breaker for the main event, but then Paul Heyman said no, Austin Theory gonna have a night instead of you, and that's when Paul had a conversation. And he said, "Think about this. You know where Seth's going to be at. You know what time he's going to be there. Then you can make your plot right there. Cool. Then when he started Oba entrance, now race card, y'all. Okay, I saw a big white dude come up from behind and take Oba down. I like, oh shit, it's Breaker. What's happening? Then I saw long blonde hair. Then that's when, and the F5 hit. There you go.
Braun Breaker would have been a better option. What our AI booked of Braun Breaker being the one to answer Oba's thing, and then them brawling and getting a double count out, and we can come back to it at a different time. That would have been better. What is the point of Brock Lesnar returning? For what? Like, how does this help anything? Like, what do you do here? How do you? I said it in my reel. They are clearly creatively bankrupt. But you add the stipulation that the open challenge is going to be a $300,000 thing, which no one explained how Oba had this money, because NXT guys make like $70,000 a year. But then you just have Brock interrupt it on the first week that it has a stipulation attached to it. And he doesn't do the challenge, which doesn't make any sense. Like, literally, he attacked him from behind and then failed to answer the challenge. Like, he could have pinned him and won the money. Why didn't he win the money? That's just stupid. Then what do? They're going to book those guys for a clash in Italy, right?
That's right.
So what do? If Oba wins, what was the point of any of this?
Okay. The point, from what I heard, they said it's supposed to put Oba over again, and 2, Brock really wants to retire at SummerSlam.
So Oba goes over at Mania. Oba's going to go over in Clash in Italy, and then we're going to book Brock versus Gunther at SummerSlam for a match that Brock's clearly going to lose because it's a predetermined retirement. He's not losing a retirement match. So all of that is stupid. Like, there's no way I'm the only one who thinks this. Like, this isn't an exclusive, like, Jeremy overreaction to some shit. That's dumb.
It's dumb, yes. I can agree it's dumb, but that is what I heard, and that's the main 2 reasons. They're trying to put Brock is going to help put Oba over again, and 2, he officially
what
wants
the hell does that help? If Oba beats Brock again, how does that help Oba?
Like I said,
I'm not saying it hurts Oba at all. It doesn't hurt him, but how does that help him? We've seen it a month ago.
Yeah. Like I said, think of like the Brock and Cody 3 times they fought. And
that's different, though. Those were back and forth battles. Cody was the underdog. It wasn't what Brock versus Oba was sold to us as. Brock versus Oba at Mania was sold to us as a passing of the torch.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just bring the guy back in a month after a seemingly off-script retirement, right?
Yeah.
You bring him back in a month, which I will say, I mean, Paul Heyman did say, hey, Brock's not retired. That's the very first thing Heyman said when he was asked. So, like, Paul didn't lie, but this does nothing to help him. And it hurts Brock because if Oba beats him, which, again, Brock shouldn't beat Oba, but if Oba beats him, well, now, who gives a shit if Gunther beats him? Who cares? You're just dragging along a string of losses here, fella. I don't think you're going to beat Gunther if you lose to Oba 2 times, because no one's going to book Oba to beat Gunther.
Yeah.
So, like, you're going to retire once, and then we're going to book you against the career killer checks notes. Gunther hasn't retired anyone who hasn't pre-announced their retirement. All these career killer things that were giving Gunther credit for, these guys said they were done already. We knew it was their last match. None of this was a surprise. None of this was your career's on the line and you might win. None of it was that. Goldberg said he was done. John said he was done. AJ said he was done. Brock has already quit once. All this shit's stupid. This entire thing is dumb. And it just leads me to think that no one in WWE thinks their audience has 4 brain cells. They clearly think we're just morons. Dude, it's like, I can't find a redeeming thing to say about this. Like, I'm glad I wasn't watching because it would have ruined the entire show for me. I'm pissed off that it ruined my ability to go back and rewatch it. I'm like, what? Nothing matters anymore with WWE. None of it matters. It's all a waste of time because nothing is permanent. There's no actual end for anything because a guy can retire and bring him back in a month. A month. They can't think of anything else to do with Oba Femi but have him face Brock Lesnar and nothing else. We got no other ideas. We can't have him face some sort of adversity. I mean, why? The open challenge itself was stupid to do. And you wanted the guy to seem special, but why are you having him wrestle every week against cans? Like, maybe don't have him on all the time. I don't know. But I don't know, man. Just like so stupid. Just irritatingly dumb. What else happened on Raw? Was there anything good?
What else happened on Raw? Well, it might not be mad to you, but the Sol Roca and Becky, they had a confrontation again. They're going to fight at Mania. I mean, not Mania. Saturday main event. It looks as though like the Street Profits.
I seen something that said that the IC title is not on the line though.
It's not online. Oh,
I don't know that Becky's not defending the IC title against her.
Ooh, I thought it was. I don't know.
Oh, that's what I've seen.
Yeah.
Full disclosure, I didn't read the thing, so I could be wrong.
In the main event, Seth and Austin Theory. Okay. Well,
that's the main event for Saturday night. Oh, wait, that was the main event for Raw. Sorry.
Main event for Raw. Yeah, main event for Raw. Yeah, in the main event, Seth versus Austin Theory. Now that it was pretty decent. I wouldn't say the best, but it was a decent way to say they ain't had a main event since February, so they put that as a main event. Yeah.
Hey, at least they put together a main event.
I would say Austin Theory was doing good against Seth, but then good old Logan Paul came out. And then once Logan Paul came out, that's when Angelo Dawkins came out to help Seth Rollins and take out Logan Paul. And then that's when Seth did the pedigree into the stomp. And then Breaker, couldn't see Breaker, and that dude can run fast. You hit him with the spear. He hit, wait, let me phrase that. Now, before the match ended, before Breaker came out, they jumped him. Logan Paul and Austin Theory started jumping on Angelo Dawkins and Seth Rollins. Then Montez come out and helps out his partner. And then he gets in the ring and look at Angelo and say, why are you keep helping him? Seth is bad for us. Seth is bad for business. You need to stay away from Seth. And that's when Breaker came out and speared Montez forward. Boom. Because he pushed Angelo Dawkins out the way, speared Montez forward. Then that's when Seth and Breaker got into the kerfuffle. Oh,
they updated it. It's now being advertised as a championship match. This says it originally was a non-title. Now it's a championship match.
Oh, okay.
So I guess at least they had a good main event on Raw.
Mm-hmm. It was a good main event, yeah.
Here is the current lineup for Saturday night's main event.
It's mostly women's Saturday men.
We got Rhea. What is this? Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss versus Jade Cargill, B-Fab, and Michin.
Yeah.
Why are they doing that?
Because after Mania, Jade and Rhea, they started having a feud again, and B-Fab and Michi came out and started beating up Rhea, and that's when Alexa and Charlotte came out to help her.
Okay. We already addressed the women's IC title. Becky Lynch versus Sol Ruca. I can't imagine Becky loses that title. That wouldn't make any sense, but the WWE IC title, Penta will defend against Ethan Page. That title's not changing hands either. Women's tag team, Brie Bella and Paige defend against the Irresistible Forces. And WWE World Tag Team Championship match, the Visions, Logan Paul and Austin Theory defend against the Street Profits. This card absolutely sucks.
That's why it's Saturday. That's why it's Saturday night's main event.
See, now I don't like that you think that way. Do you know that once upon a time, Saturday night's main event held one of the highest viewerships ever on network TV?
Yes.
Hulk Hogan versus Andre?
Yes, I remember that. But I'm saying, if you look back at how they revived Saturday's main event, it really ain't been that good.
We had KO and Cody on Saturday night's main event.
That was just it. But the whole card, nothing else.
Yeah, they at least had something big. Like this card absolutely sucks. There's nothing good about this Saturday night's main event card. Why would anyone tune in to watch this?
Only thing good is going to be Penta and Ethan Page. That's it.
Yeah, Penta Ethan Page will be like the decent match. I mean, the tag match will probably be good. Divisions, Logan Paul, Austin Theory versus Street Profits will probably be a fun match. But it could have been a fun match on main event. Like, so we got a question in the chat. Was Vince a better writer than Triple H?
I keep telling y'all.
Joe has been saying for a long time, I miss Vince. I want Vince back. I wouldn't say that. Like, tail end of Vince, I would not say, like, the tail end of Vince's time in WWE. I wouldn't say that was better than what Triple H has done because, like 2019 SmackDown was unwatchable. You know what I mean? Like, it was not a watchable program, and Raw really wasn't better. It wasn't much better. Like, the difference really was that even during the tail end events, where like a lot of stuff was shit, like it was a lot of shit, there would be these little things that were good. There'd be these little things that you could hold on to with a glimmer of hope in your eye. Like, man, like a lot of fans, it was like if they would just push Rusev Day. Vince didn't have as many hands in the pot. It's true. Vince McMahon was booking WWE program exclusively for his own entertainment. Now, generally speaking, I would say that is a negative. Tailoring your product for you specifically, generally, a lot of times is not a great idea. But creatively speaking, I'm also the same guy who says the audience comes dead last. Joe gets mad at me whenever I say that. I don't do anything for don't say the F word with an audience in mind. It's not for likes. It's not for views. None of it's that. It's for me and Joe. I'm glad everybody else shows up and has fun with us, but it's really for us. I don't make the shirts for anybody. I draw these things that I like. It's just what it is, right?
It's what it is.
But for Vince, at least we can say this. When Vince was doing the show, we at least know for sure one person really liked it. At least Vince really liked it. I don't know who the one person is who really likes the fact that Brock Lesnar came back. I don't know who that is. I'm sure somewhere, deep in the hollows of their mother's basement, there is some smelly, neck-bearded dipshit who just lost his mind that the Beast came back. I'm sure there is that basement troll somewhere. But nobody gives a shit what that guy thinks. If you're happy that Brock came back and attacked Oba Femi, I'm glad you're happy about something, but I don't give a shit what you think about anything. Because there's a very low likelihood that you are intelligent in any capacity. Because it's dumb. It is a dumb idea that could possibly have good execution. They've done it before. They've totally shit the bed before, and somehow it ended up smelling like roses. It's happened. It's gonna happen again. Is it gonna be this idea? Man, I really doubt it. Because so many fans are disenfranchised with TKO as a whole and the WWE by proxy, that things like this is just going to continue to drive a section of the fan base away from the product. I hate that I feel like I'm included in that statement. I had no desire to go back and watch Raw. Normally, if I didn't finish it up on Monday night, I would absolutely watch it Tuesday morning. The thought never even entered my mind to go back and watch it on Tuesday. I know enough. Like I know enough. Wednesday's coming. I'm going to get to watch AEW Dynamite. And that's what I'm excited about. I'm so happy to have that option. I really am. Like, I'm glad that exists. It's like the best case scenario for me, right? Like, I'm very happy that we have AEW.
Yes.
And that's probably the best thing. Like, it's like we have a lot of options for pro wrestling. I got AEW. I also got Ring of Honor. You know, got a lot of good shit. Speaking of AEW,
3 hours.
is there a chance Double or Nothing gets derailed?
What you say?
Darby Allin versus Speedball Mike Bailey, man.
Oh, it's tonight. Yeah.
It's tonight. Darby's putting the belt on the line tonight. And then he's defending it on Saturday. Or Sunday. Sunday. Double or Nothing is Sunday.
Sunday.
We got a 3-hour Dynamite and Collision tonight, man.
I don't think it's gonna be derailed. Nah.
Darby's gonna win, but it's gonna be a fantastic. Man, Mike Bailey's awesome. Stark said Triple H is a shell of himself. I just think there's too much involved. I think it's too much of a corporate machine. There's no ability for Triple H to be creative at all. It's all about views. It's not about ratings. It's not about good. It's about views. Like I said in the reel, they brought Brock back in that moment for that moment and that moment alone. Doesn't matter if it makes sense down the road. It's supposed to exist in the bubble of that moment. We'll figure everything else out as we go. And I think that's a bad way to book pro wrestling. If you're booking for a moment, there's no depth to your content. I just don't think that's how you should do it. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. What do I know? I don't own WWE. I don't have a wrestling promotion. Maybe I should. I don't have one.
There you go. I'll just say this in the topic on the whole Brock and Oba. I say the reason why they picked Brock one more time is because they probably need Oba to have a good feud in his career, and that probably would be with Brock Lesnar. Two big men going at it.
But then it ends but it ends at SummerSlam, or it ends after this, and you can't. Like, that's not a lifelong feud. It's not Hangman and Swerve. It's not Brett and Austin. It's not Austin and Michaels. It's not Taker and Triple H. It's not something that can have longevity. Want me to tell you why I think they brought him back? Starksley watched a Business Insider about Disney increasing prices because of its cult fans won't leave. I think the same is happening in WWE. I think there is that. Much like sports teams, I always said, the Cleveland Browns would have a winning team if fans stopped showing up. Diehard fans make it so you don't have to have a great product. I think they brought Brock back because there was a conversation that took place after the MVP MMA event of what if they could sign Brock Lesnar to fight Francis Ngannou. That would be an incredible fight for them to book. I would think TKO probably thought, oh, we're not letting them get Brock. He's not going to fight in the UFC because that talent pool is too deep. Brock can't hang. But if Brock Lesnar were to fight for MVP and fought Francis or any heavyweight, you could give Brock anybody in MMA. Millions of people would tune in. On top of the 12 million, whatever they had in the first 24 hours on Netflix, if you brought Brock into MVP, it would be ridiculous. So I think they said, hey, Brock, we know you wanted out of this, but come back for a little bit longer. Let's renegotiate this contract a little bit. Let's just do a little tweak here so you can't do MMA anywhere. And we'll give you a couple more mil. Stick around for the rest of the year. If we need you, we'll bring you in, whatever. Brock's, whatever. And give me some money to show up twice, cool. But I think that's why they brought him back. I think it was to keep him from doing a fight with MVP. And I don't even know if there was a real negotiation, but it was speculated. People talked about it, and I think that was all they needed. Okay. I think they immediately got on the phone and went, hey, man, we just want to give you some more money here. We just need you to re-sign this real quick. Can't go fight for Jake Paul, and there we go. Put that to bed. Don't got to worry about it. Tons of stuff for Dynamite tonight, man. I just think it's going to be it's going to cleanse your eyeballs if you like pro wrestling.
I seen at least 8 matches. 8.
We got the return of Swerve Strickland tonight. We got Divine Dominion will be in action. They have a 5-minute tag team championship eliminator. So if you can survive 5 with the champs, you get a tag. You get a shot the titles. Don't know who that's going to be against. We then have a pairing I never would have thought I'd see. We got Jericho and the Bucks against Ricochet, Andrade, and Mark Davis. What's up, Panther? Welcome to the show.
For real? I didn't think about that. Huh?
Yeah. I don't know. Does Jericho have his team in line to face?
Yeah. Okay.
Who he got?
Jericho got the Young Bucks, Jack Perry. Who else he got? He got I think Bandito as well.
Really?
And,
okay. I had no idea. I didn't know he had his whole team set up. Jera Bucks. That's funny.
And who else? Yeah. I know Young Bucks, Jack Perry. Oh, Omega. I think Omega in as well.
Nice. Anytime I get to see Kenny is a good time.
And Bandito. I think that's his. And no, my bad. He got the Hurt Syndicate.
Oh, okay.
There you go. So that's his team.
Okay. I think that the trios match tonight will be fun ahead of Stadium Stampede. Will Ospreay in action night against Shibata. I am excited for this match. I've heard no one really talking about it, which blows my mind, because we have this new, work in progress Will Ospreay, who can still fly.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also starting to wrestle like a bit more of a shooter. Going against Shibata, man.
Hey.
It's Shibata. Dude, this is probably going to be my match of the week.
It's too soon. It's too soon.
Too soon to decide my match of the week? Yeah,
It's too soon.
because we got Double or Nothing. So Double or Nothing's on Sunday, so it's probably gonna knock shit out the park.
Well, we'll just say that's your pre match of the
Yeah,
week.
maybe there's I don't know. It's gonna be it. I hope it's as fun as I think it's gonna be. It's got a lot of stiff competition tonight, though. Man, we got World Tag Team titles are on the line tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Newman voice talk about that Death Rider. And it'd be interesting if Ospreay becomes a member of the Death Riders. I don't think that's what happens. I don't think that's where it's going to go.
I think it's going to happen. I think that they are just training him to be like not a high flyer anymore, since he can't do it that much. So you try and train him how to be on the ground wrestler.
I think he's trying to give him some new tools to make the character a little bit more dynamic. I think end of the day, Will Ospreay becomes AEW World Champion at Wembley this year. And I would think that shortly thereafter, Mox attacks Will Ospreay again. And that's the first feud for Will Ospreay as champion is with Mox. Mox and the Death Riders turn on him. I would think they celebrate with him in the ring at Wembley and turn on him immediately in Wembley. You want to go back to them being heels? That's how you do it. I'm going to put Will Ospreay in an IWGP match. I mean, that'd be cool. It'd be cool if Will could be IWGP champ again and then take that into Wembley and have the AEW World title and the IWGP Championship at Wembley. That would be cool. And then I think you have the Death Riders. Pop him up on their shoulders, parade him around, and Mox is there clapping, and he does the Triple H.
Evolution.
Jump him. And then they put the bag on him, on his head right there in Wembley in front of the countrymen. Mox goes right back to being most hated man. But yeah, AEW World Tag Team titles are on the line. FTR versus the Conglomeration. FTR is going to have to pull this off because they're defending those this weekend, so I don't know why we're doing this match, but hey, it's going to be fun. It's dumb to do it. Really stupid to do this match tonight. No one suspects that title changes hands.
Yes, you heard it, not your boy Ledge is on the verge of retiring.
Makes sense.
He says his body can't handle it no more. So yeah.
It certainly cannot. It cannot. Which I'm cool with, man. He's done a good run. I've never been the biggest Ledge fan, but I do think I've been okay with what he's done in AEW. It hasn't been like a character of himself. He's tried to do some different things. He's gotten extra life onto his career that he wouldn't have had. In the spirit of anything goes matches, Tommaso Ciampa versus Mark Briscoe tonight. Just for the hell of it. That's always going to be a fun match. Mark Briscoe is just fun. He's everything people want Jey Uso to be. Mark Briscoe is that guy.
It'd be funny. I'll say this. What is Tommaso Ciampa and Mark Briscoe do better than Will Ospreay tonight?
They could have a better match. They absolutely could have a better match. I mean, anything on this Dynamite and Collision card, I mean, everything's going to be a good match. There's nothing here that, to me, I look at and go, that's a stinker. I'm not happy that the FTR is defending the world titles tonight because it doesn't make any sense to do it. It's really pretty stupid. But it's going to be a fun match. The other fun match on the card that could steal the show, Jon Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly. I'm bummed because I'm just now realizing that this is an AEW Continental Championship Eliminator match. I thought this title was on the line tonight.
No, that's how they do it. The Eliminator, that's how they get you.
Yeah.
You got to read the little fine print.
Yeah, I've misread it 30 times. With that being said, whenever it was a title match, I was kind of thinking Kyle O'Reilly could take this belt off of Mox tonight. Now I definitely think Kyle O'Reilly beats Mox tonight, since it's just an eliminator match.
Think of it like this. If he
Kyle
beats him,
O'Reilly's beaten Mox. He's beaten Mox before.
yeah, but think about it. If he beats him, this could get added to the title, the Sunday for the title.
Yeah. Then we have an 8-woman tag. Athena's teaming with the Triangle of Madness against Thunder Rosa and the Brawling Birds and Mina Shirakawa. That's just a lot of people. That's just a lot of people in that match.
Oh, I could say this. I think Athena's going to win the women's on Heart tournament.
I could see that. And then again, man, Darby Allin versus Mike Bailey.
See, I got mixed feelings about this. Here's my mixed feelings about it. Darby gonna do some crazy shit tonight. When he walks in Sunday, he gonna be in pain.
He's gonna be beat up. Does Max win on Sunday?
I say he's gonna win.
He did Ariel Helwani. He spoke very confidently. They told the story Saturday of Darby passing out in the match, and now he's facing Speedball. You could definitely sell the idea that it's such an intense match that like Darby's body is starting to break down and failing.
Hold on, wait, he really passed out. That was real pass out.
No, it's story. They're telling a story. So I think you can tell that story again with Bailey, where he passed out after he can't make it back up the ramp, something like that. And then you have him pass out in the match with him and Max. You Stone Cold Steve Austin WrestleMania 13, the situation. Him and Brett. You have Darby pass out in the sharpshooter.
Yeah, I really think Darby, if you look at the past 2 weeks, he had like, 2 title matches each week? That man bang.
Mm-hmm. Dude, it's been an amazing time. A title run that we weren't sure about whenever we were sure it was going to happen that night has been an amazing title run. It way over-delivered. Way over-delivered.
I said 30 days, too.
You did. If it ends on Sunday, Joe, how do you feel about Darby Allin as AEW World Champion? Was it a success?
I say maybe I picked the wrong person to say bad things about, okay? But I would definitely say I said the man wouldn't be a good champion. I said he'd probably be like the loser champion, be like a Christian that had the belt for just to have the belt for a good 30 days and do nothing with it. But he did something with it. He defended the belt more times than I expected him to actually defend the belt. I was thinking maybe, hey, at least 2 times, maybe, but then he did that little open challenge every week, challenging, what was it? It went from Tommaso, then Knight, Brody King, to see you last week. And now, Speedball. There's somebody else I'm missing. There's 6. I forget. There's somebody missing.
God, I can't remember who all he's. That's how crazy it's been. I can't remember who all he's defended against, but he's done a great job, man. It's been talk about maximizing your minutes. Like the Darby got this title, and he maximized this situation, and he really went on a run. I don't know how I feel if I think Max is going to beat him. If he does, this has been an incredible run. I can't wait till he does it again. If Darby wins, I can't wait to see what's next. Like AEW is so on fire right now.
I could say that if he wins, I think Wednesday he'll probably drop that belt because he's going to try to defend it Wednesday. Max probably going to destroy him Sunday, no matter what. If he loses, beat him up, chair shots, whatever. Doctor's probably telling him he can't wrestle, but he don't care. He's a defending champion. He's going to defend it, not being medically clear, but he's still going to do it. And then whoever it is on Wednesday, if he does surpass it, Max, they're going to win. Whoever it is going to Wednesday.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's been a fun run, been a fun month for AEW. I was hoping we were going to have time, but we do not have time to draft 10 superstars for our own promotion. We will do that this weekend. Real quick thing, and everyone watching, tune in this weekend. Check us out. We're gonna draft 10 wrestlers from any active promotion who we would sign if we started our own wrestling promotion and we had a blank check. We could sign anybody. Who we would take. We'll go back and forth. We'll figure out who's going to go first. But before we go, think about everyone active today. Not history. Today. Who's your Mount Rushmore? Who's your 4?
Oh, today.
Today. Not historical. Right now. Active right now.
Okay. Well, you got to go to Tribal Chief. Number 1.
Roman Reigns.
Number 2. Ooh, Mount Rushmore. You gotta go with. I gotta put MJF on there. He been killing it. MJF is definitely killing it.
Yeah, Roman and MJF for sure, right?
Mm-hmm. Number 3. I wish he was still wrestling. If I could put KO on there, but he ain't wrestling. I can't put KO on.
He might be back soon. While you think, I'll tell you what I posted. I posted Roman, MJF, and I said Kenny and Okada maybe? And I don't think I agree with that, to be honest. That's what I posted. But I mean, really, Kenny today, he's not the Kenny of 2017.
Yeah.
I think I'd put Swerve. Just Swerve on my Rushmore. And then probably Mox. That's probably my Rushmore of active today. I wanted to say Seth. I wanted to just put the Shield up there with MJF.
I was thinking about Seth, but Seth he's been bad injured.
Today, it ain't been good for Seth. So I really think my Mount Rushmore today is Roman Reigns, MJF, Swerve Strickland, and Jon Moxley. Because if Swerve's doing it, I'm interested. If we're going to have Swerve go after the ROH title, man, I'm interested. If Swerve's going to go after Darby or Max, I'm interested. If Swerve's going to go after Will Ospreay, I'm interested. Swerve Strickland's doing it, man, I want to see it happen.
I have to agree with that. That sounds perfect.
Right? Like, man, Swerve is captivating. He is top shelf. I really kind of hope they have him take that ROH title off Bandito. Man, Swerve is ROH champ while still being active in AEW. Yeah, I'm here for that. I wouldn't even be against seeing Swerve take that ROH title, take a CMLL title, take a mid-card title. That's belt collector Swerve Strickland, man.
Yeah.
Belt collector Swerve, man. Give Swerve all the gold. Could you imagine? Like, seriously, could you imagine heel Swerve Strickland, and he had to do a belt collector run, Ultimo Swerve, shit.
Swerve. I could say maybe he had the ROH and AEW championship, both.
I mean, can you imagine he's got a couple? Maybe he takes the ROH TV title. Maybe he takes, I don't know, the national title. Just give him a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a couple. Have Prince Nana coming out carrying multiple belts like he just can't hold on to all of them. That character would be so unhinged if you had the heel Swerve, the evil Swerve, just collecting belts. Shit.
Speaking of that, it'd be great. You know what? It would be probably great if he. I'll say it'd probably be great if they added him versus Mox at Double or Nothing for that. What's it called? The Continental title.
Continental Championship. Well,
yeah.
Swerve is in the Owen. He's facing Bandito in the Owen, and I think what's going to happen is Swerve's going to beat Bandito in the Owen, and then lose to whoever he faces after that. And then Swerve's going to be like, well, I beat the ROH World Champion. I want a shot at the ROH title. He's going to get it. He's going to beat Bandito. And then he's going to beat the hell out of Bandito. And Brody King's going to pull him off, and we're going to get Swerve versus Brody for the ROH title. At least that's what would happen if I had the pencil.
It's going to go down that way.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's one thing we can all rest comfortably knowing. The world would be a better place if Jeremy just had the pencil. Everything would be better. If you put me in charge of everything, the world becomes a better place. Nothing egotistical about that. Thank you guys for joining us live on Instagram. We'll be back this weekend. I don't know what day or time. Because there's a lot of wrestling on this weekend, so we got to figure out how to work in our weekend wrestling show, so who knows how we're going to pull that off. I don't even know if Saturday Night's Main Event even deserves a recap, because it's a shit show that I probably will not watch, but I will be watching Dynamite and Collision tonight, and I will be watching Ring of Honor tomorrow night. So there'll be some stuff to talk about. Joe, you might have to be the WWE correspondent. I might be throwing in there.
I'll fill y'all in probably early Sunday afternoon, if that's the case.
Keep moving forward, everyone. Keep your shoulders off the mat. Go get some merch, guys. Go get some merch.
Get the merch.
We got protein, pro steroids, and pro wrestling shirt available. Thank you, Stark, for inspiring that. We'll see you guys this weekend. We're out.